What's up, guys? You got Sick Specstar here today with my draft recap for the Farm League. I'm sick, but I wanted to do a recap any damn way because I felt like it. And also, I want to get my battle up tomorrow, so that's why I'm here recording. And starting off here, I had the 9th pick, actually. And with the 9th pick, I'm going to go ahead and grab Lopunny. And, you guys know what this thing does. It's a fast motherfucker. If I can chip down the opponent's team, this thing becomes a very dangerous threat to clean up. And of course with Scrappy, high jump kick only misses by chance, which with me, it usually does. So, you know, I think I've missed that move so much that eventually it's going to have to get back to 90%. It's got to get back to that average by landing it. So, I got the high jump kicker here, and we're going to try to make up for lost time. And yeah, Lopunny just kind of what I thought was the best mon on the board. Plus, I've been meaning to use this Pokemon. I haven't had it for a while, and I thought it'd be fun. Next up here, we're going to go ahead and get Greninja. Greninja, just a very solid Pokemon in that speed tier, which is normally flying types and Pokemon that are sucky, crappy, doo-doo mons, and Greninja stands out in that speed tier as not being either of those two things, so I'm going to go ahead and gladly scoop that thing up. It has nice offensive synergy with Lopunny. And yeah, next up here I'm going to go ahead and grab Heatran, and with my next 4 picks, because I got nothing defensively here, with my next 4 picks I'm going to go ahead and try to build up a defensive core that gives me some switch ability, and Heatran's the start of that, and it's going to be my first user. This league is 120 points and 30 points of Z's, I should clarify. Heatran is going to be my first, and that thing's always a threat with Z moves. It can help. Heatran has a great breaking ability when used right that can help set opponents' teams up to be cleaned by Lopunny. And that's a value. And next up here, I'm going to go ahead and grab Shaman. Sorry, you guys are going to have to deal with my sick sound. But you know what? It's going to be worth it. Anyway, Shaman here with my next pick. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Shaman here is going to cost me 12 points. Solid grass type here. It actually helps my speed tiers a little bit, which was part of why I decided to go Shaman. Also, a lot of the other good grasses were gone, so I'm going to go ahead and solidify my grass with a nice one here in Shaman. Not too much to say about this Pokemon. You guys kind of know what it does. It's got offensive and defensive capabilities. Pure grass, 100, 100, 100. Yep, it's about as basic of a grass as they come. Next up here, we're going to go ahead and grab Latias, and this is actually my favorite Pokemon, but I have not had a chance to draft it in a long time because it is serially overpriced. This Pokemon has been good for a while, so it's kind of in that situation where people are slow to realize they have to drop its price. It's been good for a long time, but right now Latias is a 13, well, it's more of a 13-point mon than anything. That's where it should be, really, when you compare to what's around it. It's still a very good Pokemon, but you often see it for 15 points, and it shouldn't, and it doesn't get picked for that. So anyway, slash rant, I'm going to take it for 14, which is a middle ground compromise. It just fits very well with my team. Of course, it gets me that speed tier between Greninja and Shaman. Gives me my first fighting resist, which I was getting weak to. My first hazard control, very good fit with my team. Of course, the type synergy with Heatran is beautiful. And next up here, we're going to take my Lotic. And this is going to be one that is not much explaining requiring. Bulky Water. Took the Bulky Water. What I thought was the best one available at this point in the draft. Yeah. That's about it, what you can say about Milotic. Oh boy, I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to pause this because I forgot to open a window with the remaining Pokemon, and I'd have to go through my teams, which I think I got some secret ones in there. So, be right back. And I am back with my next 5 Mons. And for starters here, I've got the Donphan, 10-point Mon, Spin, which is valuable for me. I didn't have too much for removal. And another Rocker. I wasn't doing very great for setting rocks. Plus it gives me my first electric immunity, which is valuable. Yeah, there's not too much to say about Donphan. It just kind of goes well defensively with my team, and it helps me better control hazards in a way I can. Next up here, Comfey, staple Spec-Star Mon. If you don't know why I draft Comfey, because I've explained this thing in 1,000 recaps. If you don't know why I'm taking Comfey, you can get out. Out. We don't want you. Get him out. Next up here, I got Drapion. It's going to give me a pursuit option, which is really nice for Lopunny. And then T-Spikes. And that is what this thing does. Pursuit and T-Spikes, that's it. That's all you're good for, Drapion. Next up here, we're going to go ahead and grab Ribombee. With the points I had left, it was kind of the most attractive option. It does Sticky Web. It also does being fast, which is nice. You know, make the jolly, and then you can fire off some powerful banded U-turns, which are really doing chip and helping me get the team in range of Lopunny. And then you could even run it special and do things like Quiver Dance with it. You can get a nice dual dance set with both Quiver Dance and Calm Mind. That's a tech. That's a good set here. Yeah, Ribombee. And last up, I'm going to get my boy Duosion, the fetus. Best 1-point Mon. And it is going to be my final Z user. No explanation necessary. Best 1-point Mon, Duosion the King. And that's going to be my team. I'll have my first video up probably tomorrow. The first battle video up. So that's going to be it for this. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a good night.